Hey guys, so I've already done this a couple times, but issues with videos, so we're going to do it again. We're going to do a video of mixing paint using a new option for pouring medium. And the option that we are going to use is laundry detergent. Now, I know you guys are going to say, that sounds weird, that's crazy. I thought the same thing. I literally thought the very same thing when I heard this. And I thought, oh, it's an April Fool's joke. The lady's joking, she didn't know what she was talking about. But I did the video. And then I did 2 pours, and then all 3 of those videos would not upload to YouTube. It says the files were not, something. The files weren't capable of being uploaded, which was weird. So anyhow, we're going to redo the mixing video, and then we're going to redo the pour videos, and then we'll see how they goes. I did this yesterday. So the pieces that I did have not dried yet, so I don't know for sure if this works or not, but even if it doesn't work, I want to show you guys. I want you guys to be able to see it step by step and know what's going on. So we're going to try it again. I wanted to use the exact same colors, but I can't because I'm out of some of those colors. So we're going to improvise. I am using multiple paint types. Let me slide this over out of the way. Just to test how it does with each paint. So I am using Craftsmart, the metallics with the copper, Apple Barrel multi-surface, the black, the Color Shift from Folk Art, and it's a blue-violet flash. And then I'm going to use the regular Apple Barrel Key West. We tried with the Artist Loft Level 1 and it didn't really work. It was too thick, but I'm wondering if it was just the way I did it. So I will try in this video to remix a little bit of that and see how it goes. So we're just going to mix using, I know, laundry detergent. Really weird. But hey. It's a cheap alternative to pouring medium, so if it works, then it works. Sorry for that. Okay, so I just wanted to kind of see where... Okay, so we are going to take... And this laundry detergent is not something I use at my house. I had to go purchase it because I use pods, not liquid. This is the Extra Plus OxyClean with stain removers. It's 45 fluid ounces, so it's like 1.5 liters for $2, you guys. For $2. It is blue. I know what you're thinking. It's going to change the color of the paint. That's what I was thinking the first go round when I mixed it. It doesn't. And it's about 1 part. What I figured out so far with most of the paints is you're going to do about 1 part of the laundry detergent with about 2.5 parts of the paint. And if you'll notice, it's not discoloring the paint at all. I thought it would. It's not. Loving it. It smells good. It's not like Floetrol and resin and stuff where you have that smell. It just smells like whatever the laundry detergent smells like. So this is a little more fluid than I want, so I'm going to add just a little bit more paint. Nothing major. Okay. That seems pretty decent. So there's our copper, our metallic copper. And then I'm just gonna work my way down the line with, oop, I put too much of that in there. We'll use that with the black then. Because it is blue. I just want to make sure you guys can tell it is blue. I put quite a bit of that, so I'm going to use it with the black instead of one of the other colors, because I can use the black as a background color since I'm going to be making more since I put extra. The laundry detergent is very fluid, so it comes out very fast. Add just another dot of paint. It's a little bit more fluid than I want it to be. It will be more fluid than you're used to with your regular pouring mediums. I will say though that it's not that bad so far. I don't know how it dries. I don't know how it's gonna work. But I can say just from the 2 pours that I did, it's decent. So we're gonna do a pour with these anyway. So I'm just gonna try to pour a little slower with this because it does come out quite fast. But if it works, if it dries really well, and everything like that, like it should, then, and if this is something that can actually be used as a pouring medium, then it's a lot cheaper. Because $2 for 1.5 liters versus $6 for a quart or $7 for a quart, you know, it will add up. The differences will add up. And see, that one's a little extra fluid, so I'm going to add a little bit more to it. I might even darken this color up a little by adding just a touch of my Waverly Impressions Peacock Blue, my super premium. I think it will change the color just a hair and make it closer to the amethyst that I originally was going for. But on the amethyst, I ran out of paint. That's what we did with the first pour. I actually used the DIY Art Homes Brush Metallic and Amethyst, but I'm almost completely out of it. So on this one, I used the Color Shift. And that little bit of that Peacock Blue is just going to darken it up just a hair. Not much at all, just a little darker. So I'm going to do the Key West, and then we're going to attempt to do the Artist Loft again. I think the problem with that is the Artist Loft paint was too thick. That level 1 paint is really thick. It's a lot thicker than the Artist Loft Flow Acrylics. It's a lot thicker than... This is a new bottle. It's just making that noise because there's air at the top. It's a lot thicker than these apple barrel paints and stuff like that. I think the ratio would be different with like a name brand laundry detergent that's thicker. Like maybe Purell or Purex or Tide, something that's a little thicker and not quite as watery as this extra paint, extra detergent. I find that the extra and the Sun and detergents like that are more watered down because they're cheaper. Not to say you can't use them, because I'm using it to test. I didn't want to spend $8 on a bottle of laundry detergent to test. So I spent $2 on a bottle of laundry detergent to test. Okay, so now we're just going to try one more time the Artist Loft, and I think I'm going to do it a little different than the first time. I think I'm going to just try a little bit of the paint at a time and slowly add paint in, because if you'll look, this paint is like super thick. So I think I'm going to add equal parts paint and laundry detergent. And we're going to mix that up. And then we can add more paint as needed or whatnot. The problem I got yesterday when I tried mixing the Artist Loft Level 1 is I got clumps. And I think that's because the paint is so... Whoop, I just got paint all over me. I think that's because the paint is so thick that when you try to break it down in a really thin pouring medium, that it just isn't quite the same. No, it's chunky. You can see the chunks on the side here. So the one paint that I've found so far out of the 5 different ones I've tried, well, 6 different ones I've tried, that does not work like this, that won't really break down in it, is the Artist Loft Level 1. It's too thick to fully break down. So we're just going to set that to the side, and I'll get rid of it later. And we're going to work with these. So I'm going to put the lid on my bottle. And we're going to set it to the side. We're going to move our colors back. And this is what we have. We have our black, which is an Apple Barrel multi-surface outdoor. We have our Craft Smart metallic copper, which is also a premium metallic. We have our color shift from Folk Art, which is a blue violet, and we added a little bit of the Waverly Peacock Blue. And then we have our Key West from the Apple Barrel's original line. So we will come back and we will do a pour with those 4 colors and let you guys see what we get. In the comments below, let me know what you think. How you think they're going to work, if they're going to be too fluid, or what you think will happen.